Okay, we reviewed different economic systems. Now we're going to look at Brazil's economy specifically. Like most countries with democratic governments, Brazil has a mixed economic system. This means it's partially command and market economy. It's actually closer to a market system than it is to a command one. However, there is some government regulation and control among industries. This is in things like healthcare and the postal service. Brazil has strong agricultural, which means farming, mining, manufacturing, and public service sectors. It has the strongest economy in South America. It's important that you remember that. Okay, let's look at Brazil's GDP. Brazil's GDP is 2.396 trillion US dollars. It is ranked 8th in the world. That's pretty good. Brazil has the highest GDP in Latin America. Again, make sure you remember that. That talks about how good of an economy they have. Brazil has many natural resources. Here you can see a list of some of their resources. Here's a picture of a diamond mine in Brazil. Okay, Brazil does have some arable land. Okay, remember arable means land that is capable of being farmed. It's about 8.5% of the area. Some of Brazil's major agricultural products are coffee, soybeans, wheat, rice, corn, sugarcane, cocoa, citrus, and beef. Here's a picture of a Brazilian cattle ranch. Brazil also has a lot of factories. What's produced in some of Brazil's factories? Well, it's textiles, which is clothing and different fabrics, shoes, chemicals, cement, lumber, iron ore, tin, steel, aircraft materials, motor vehicles and their parts, and other machinery and equipment. This service industry is huge because it accounts for 69% of Brazil's economy. Areas such as insurance, banking, retail, and tourism all fall in this service industry. In our economy review, remember we talked about specialization. Brazil's chief exports include transport equipment, iron ore, soybeans, footwear, coffee, and automobiles. Brazil has specialized in the development of its agriculture, mining, and manufacturing sectors, and therefore has the largest economy in South America. Here's some people harvesting coffee in Brazil. Okay, let's look at Brazil's literacy rate. What percentage of the population over the age of 15 can read and write? And the answer is about 90.4%. How long are students expected to stay in school? Most students stay in school until they are 14 or 15 years old. Here's a picture of some Brazilian schools. If you know the students in the back here are all standing up. They don't put quite as much money in education as we do. Here's a picture of global literacy rates. As you can see, Brazil is in this color here, and you see that they're kind of the same color. The United States is a little darker. We're above 97%, which is still good, but we're pretty close. Okay, 5.5% of Brazil's workforce is unemployed, meaning they do not have jobs. 21.4% of Brazil's population live below the poverty line and cannot meet basic needs.